Welcome to Elite Made to Order. I thought this would be a funny one to try to solo. This is one that you never want to pug out. If you've done it before, you know why. Unless, you can solo it and you really don't care. You don't need the other people in your group, or you just enjoy pain, or you can also pug it out for entertainment value. Because there's lots of that in this quest when you have pugs that don't know what they're doing. If you're not familiar with this quest, there are landmines all over the place, and it blows up unsuspecting adventurers. It's pretty funny. Um, so level 13 now. I'm actually pegged to 14. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do Elite Offering of Blood next, and then I'm gonna take 14. And 13 was a pretty good level. It was painful, but I got some good gear too. So I did all of Necro 3, and the 3 that you can do solo, I had to take re-entry because DPS wasn't a problem, but lack of mana definitely was. And then on Tomb of the Tormented, I had to put up a group. I put up a group for an hour last night, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning, but still, that's only like 10 West Coast time, and I didn't get anybody hit it. Took it down, hour later, put it back up for half an hour before somebody finally joined it. Ended up two-manning with a rogue. Really nice guy, I can't remember his name. Sylvania, maybe. Something like that. And then did Curse Crypt and pugged that out too. Met some other nice people. It was pretty cool to meet some people on Thalanis. Everybody was really nice. And so I got all the scarabs to make the Dolorance seal. That's a pretty nice shield. It's definitely not the best. I'd love to get like a Shield of Legends. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get the pieces. I am trying to hustle to get like tome pages and shield pieces, but I've been spamming trade channels and I haven't had any bites. I don't really have a lot to offer either, so I've been trying to offer like Silver Flame hymnals and gold coins and fragrant drowse hoods. So I haven't had anybody bite at those yet. Hopefully I can get one. If I can build up a small collection of either of those, then I can start trading them for others. We'll see. And then I picked up the blue dragon plate armor, which I'm going to put on for level 14. Really excited about that. I just thought, maybe I'll check the auction house for dragon scale prices. I couldn't afford the blues, but there was a stack of 20 reds for 420k plat, so I picked those up thinking I'm going to try to trade these for blues. And I spammed all the trade channels, Evening Star, Harbor, Market, Giant Hold, found somebody that was able to trade with me, and so I got the blue armor ready to go. Pretty freaking awesome. I was up to about 600,000 plat, so that put me down quite a bit, but I'm back up to almost 300,000 plat now. And I also have a pretty good stash of like +6 stat items and greater false life items and things like that I can move around as I start to gear up and I have to move things around. So I'm feeling pretty good about where I am with plat and gear right now as far as options. So let's see, I've got the resistance +6 goggles. That's the same armor. That's going to change next level to the blue. I believe this is new because these are level 13. So I moved the greater false life 30 to the bracers. I got fort on the ring, speed 6 on the boots. I think that's the same. Feather falling on the gloves. Don't know if I'm going to slot that up yet. And charisma 6, still got the -1 to constitution. That's not really hurting me right now because that would just put me up to 25, but definitely not ideal. I'm going to be changing that out as soon as I can. And then I got Con 6 belt with a colorless slot. I found a diamond spellcraft 7 on the auction house cheap, so stuck that in there. Got the cloak of flame still, that's the same. Voice of the master is the same. Wisdom 6 I believe is the same from last level. Got a wizardry 7 helm now. And then this is the same longsword. I'm really hoping to hustle to get all the tome pages I can get for a skiver. I'm skeptical as to whether or not I can make that happen. Got my armor class up to, I think it's 53. Yep, when I'm buffed. Not too bad for level 13. And for spells, you get a 6th, 5th, and 4th when you get to level 13. Picked up heal, so need a big burst and I'm down low. I got that now. Also picked up protection from elements, very nice, and cure critical wounds, so I have a secondary. I had cure serious, but this is a little bit nicer to have that little extra oomph when I need a secondary heal. For skill points, I'm still, I'm skill point starved, so I'm just putting them in spellcraft and concentration. I can't do anything beyond that. And if I didn't mention last video, at level 12 I picked up Empower spell. Actually, I haven't done this quest in quite a while. You're going to want lightning or electricity resistance when you're walking on these rails because they are electrified. And they will get you. Oh, look at that, I fell. That was bound to happen anyways. Let's just go all the way down. I need to do the other hallway down here first. So I'm looking for crests to open up the way to the end fight. And one of them, if I remember correctly, is right here. Couple shrines in this quest. I'm hoping that that's going to be enough. Landmines. Bring a trapper in here if you can. It's the hallways that you really need to watch out for. The junctions do not have landmines in them. I did find a major mana pot though, so I can use that if I need to. There's one crest. Had some comments about my mic not being loud enough, so I did turn up my gain. Hopefully this is a little bit better. This will be the first video that I've done since I've turned it up. As I commented on one of the videos, I'm actually like 4 videos ahead of the ones I'm publishing. Still using heal scrolls, the primary way to heal myself, but I do have the heal spell and other healing spells when I need to be quicker about it. There's some landmines here, I believe. Well, maybe not, unless I just got lucky. Okay, this is where I thought I was going earlier. I'm gonna need that shrine, so I'm gonna use one of these bells of opening that I got from a daily roll. Hell yeah. Landmines here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there you go. Using divine punishment on these acolytes so that I can overcome their ability to heal themselves. Tried doing Last Stand again, see if I get a Twisted Talisman, but didn't get it. So I'll probably just give up on that. Two crests. I accidentally bought scrolls of mass spell resistance instead of the single target, but it worked out because I did group up with some people for a couple quests last night. Probably should see if I can find some cheap wands of resist energy. 11th level. So that I can save a little mana. Blade barrier makes quick work of these guys. That's a good thing too. There's not a whole lot I could do against them. Especially the iron golems. I could spam flame strike against the clay golems. The iron golems, I guess I could just dot them up. Be a little more expensive. And that's 3 crests. that's the start. So let's see. We need to go down here. Alright, another shrine. Probably would not have done Necro 3, but I really wanted to get this shield. And I didn't emphasize that I had it slotted up with Natural Armor 4. It was a toss-up between that and I found an augment on the auction house of PRR 10. So I could have done that. Decided to go with the extra armor. It's a party now. Hell yeah. Let's go, boys. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hell yeah. That was the name of one of the guys that I grouped with last night. His name was Hell Yeah. That's an awesome name. He was a fighter. Oh, I did not mean to fall. Sometimes people will ask me on my Ginger Spice Druid build, you know, what do I do about traps? And I say, you know, hit points. If you have enough hit points, you can survive them. And plus with the PRR and the MRR, that actually works on them too. So if you can see I'm walking through these. Usually I can survive traps. Okay. There's a rail here. I think this is where I need to be. Woot! Okay, I've got to use that shrine. See if I can remember how to get up there. Or I think it's right here on this level. Yep. Probably should have pulled some of those guys with the bit of mana I had. But I think a full bar of mana is going to be enough, hopefully. See how much trouble we can get into up here. Let's see what's left after the little gauntlet of terror I put down. Just kite him through these traps. Never tried doing that before. Probably be a pretty damn effective strategy. Oh, adamantine ore. I didn't know that dropped in here. Huh. I was actually going to do a video on, probably going to, well, I don't know if I'm going to do it this life or if I'm going to do it on Ginger Spice, on Relic of a Sovereign Pass, and talk about adamantine ore. And I thought that that was the only quest that it dropped from. Let's go Arnold. If you never noticed his name, it spells Arnold. And now we'll just dot him up. Sucker! And now we have the Get Smart intro. Pretty cool. Nice little tribute. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. Or if you happen to be on Sarlona or Thelanis when I'm on, you are more than welcome to send me a tell.